Connor, start of the tournament, it's a big win for you. I guess you can't be anything but happy.
Yeah, the boys were excited to play. Got here about 4 or 5 days ago. We had a little bit of some practice time, some time to get to know the boys, and we were looking forward to the start. And obviously against USA, you can't ever really expect a bad game from Canada USA. USA, they came out flying, and it took a while for us to get our legs going, but once we got our legs going, it was we were back to Canada hockey, and USA stuck in there, and it was good job to Mateo holding us in there in the shootout.
Yeah, as you mentioned, you probably got the very first game, the toughest opponent you possibly could have gotten. How was it for you? With what mindset did you come to the game? Like, hey, I'm gonna play the toughest team right now.
Yeah, it just makes it more exciting. You hate to come in here and obviously play, lose or beat a team by 12 goals or whatever it is. To get a hard one out the way first, and to come out on top of it, it just it sets a good horizon. We can only look up from here, and obviously as a team we want to look at things we need to get better at, and there's some other good teams in our pool. So we just gotta keep our heads up, keep our heads on, not too high, not too low, and just be level heading into the next games.
Yeah. As you mentioned, it took you a little while to get going. You were down 2-0, but then you came back 3 goals. It looked very, very much better after that. What happened at that point when you were down 2-0? What did your coach tell you?
I think just as a team, we regrouped. Our coach, Coach Paul and Jag and Keith, they're really good guys. Just keeping us positive, keeping us on top of things, and obviously not being too negative. Just having a positive mindset. And as a team, we regrouped. We knew what we're good at. We're a good skilled team. We're fast. We can move the ball well. It's the physicality that I think USA came out with. They were just a lot more harder on balls than us. But once we are able to get our game going, we stuck to Canada hockey, and that's what helped us come out on top tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty much in everybody's game the whole time. It ended in the shootout. But what would you say gave you the little bit of edge? What gave you the 2 points?
Yeah, just the team playing the way we should have been playing. Obviously, like I said, it was not the best start we were looking for, but once everyone got going, everyone looked towards each other. It's not just up to our leadership to get the team going. It's each player that plays on the floor. It's 4 lines, four deep pairings. It's everyone looks to each other, and everyone's got their own thing that everyone's got what they got to do to help the team win, and everyone stuck to that. And after a game like that, I think players who maybe didn't play as good or think they didn't play as good can look at this game and say he's going, I got to get going now. It's everyone reads off each other, and that's how our team is. And heading into the next few games, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you're actually about to play like 2 or maybe 3 games a day at this tournament. How tough is it for you to just recharge? You only have a few hours. How tough is it to just get the energy right back and go back there?
Yeah, you got to think about it the other way too. Other teams, the teams that we're playing against, will have 3 games as well. So. It's just recovery and rest time. We have a really good training staff, a lot of good. Our hotel's not too far from here. We get to go home and rest. We have a lot of facilities to use for our legs, and just staying hydrated. And as a team, we're looking forward to making sure that we're all on top of that. Leading by example. Some guys got to do it more than others, and guys who aren't doing it as much should do it as much as the guys who are doing it. So just staying hydrated and just being sticking to what we do best. And that's, as a team, we're committed to what we got to do here.
Well, as far as I know, you're actually the only player here, or at least in the under 20 category, who was actually drafted into the NHL. What is it like? How did you actually got to ball hockey in the first place?
Yeah, I've just always played ball hockey from a young age. I started probably when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and in Canada, just playing with my team that I live in, like the team I live around in the area, and I just always it was always my thing to do in the summer. And being an NHL drafted player doesn't change my love for ball hockey and all my friends that I get to play with, and just the fun I have. You're on the ice, and then you get back on the floor, but you're still on the ice. So it's the same thing, and being the only guy, it's obviously a pretty cool feeling. But we're all here for one thing, and that's to win gold and take it back to Canada for us. So.
Actually, I just think it might be a bit difficult to combine both careers, because you're very good at both sports. You're at the top of your country in ball hockey. You actually represented Canada a couple of years back at the Under-18 World Championship. How tough has it been to combine and to manage both careers at this level you're at?
Yeah, I think it's just a bit of the conditioning part. Like you play hockey all winter, and then you get back onto the floor, and it's a bit hard, getting the boots going, getting running again, and I think with time that kind of comes back, but hockey's hockey, whether you're on the floor or you're on the ice, and obviously the ball's a bit different, but the only thing that's really different is that you're not on skates, and the transition of that, maybe when I was a little younger, it was a little tougher, but the more I've been playing ball hockey, it's nice to just get the legs going again, and once the conditioning kicks in, it's you're right back where you love to be. It's back on the ice.
Which sport do you prefer?
Obviously right now ball hockey in the summer, but winter, I love the game I grew up playing.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good, like summer camp for you, because a lot of players they have to go to the gym, they got to run, but you can play the sport you love. Is it better for you, or do you think it helps your hockey career as well to play ball hockey in the summer?
Yeah, for sure. It works. It gets my hands going, my conditioning, obviously. You show up to an NHL camp and you got to do a mile run, or you got to do a bunch of running, and when you're on the ice, you don't want to be tired as easily. So ball hockey obviously helps me a lot with that.
And anyway, actually, your junior hockey career is slowly but surely coming to an end. You were about to play probably your last junior season, if I'm not mistaken. What are your plans after that? Actually, have you thought about it? Like maybe have some offers came or something?
Yeah, obviously my goal is to end up playing in the NHL, hopefully, if not the AHL. I obviously want to be a pro hockey player come future time, whether that's extending the horizon to Europe or staying in North America. But obviously I'm just really looking forward to my last year here, and soaking in every day, and just enjoying every day minute by minute, and I'm not really looking too far into the future.